Hey guys, what's up? It's Fuzz here, and in today's video, I asked some of you guys for some questions you had relating on how to grow and improve the content on your channel. So I contacted two big YouTubers to answer your questions to hopefully help you guys expand and improve on your own personal content. If you're here for a specific topic, I have listed the timestamps for each of the questions in the description. However, I strongly recommend that you watch the entire video so you can get the best value out of this video. Personally, I think I learned a lot from doing this, such as improving my understanding in my YouTube analytics to help me when editing, and a bunch of other useful things. Since I learned some things from this experience, I think you guys would definitely too. So without wasting any more of your time, let's just get right into the tips and tricks to improving your content. Just firstly, just for the people that don't know, I just want you to say like your name and then like the type of stuff you like do on your channel.
Hello everybody, my name is Willz and I like to make trolling videos, gaming videos, every type of video you can imagine that involves like voice trolling and whatnot on YouTube.
What's up guys, I'm MEHRKED and I play a crap load of Fortnite. Like way too much Fortnite. I don't know what else to say. I just play Fortnite.
Okay. What is your most popular video and why do you think it is your most popular video?
Alright, let me pull up the YouTube stats real quick.
Alright.
So my most popular video is titled Girl Voice Trolling Thirsty Sims. And it currently has 632,000 views. So that's pretty big number.
I think I know which one this is. I think I saw it on Twitter.
I think we should skip this question. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Well, my most popular video is the thick Fortnite fashion show. By far, I think it's the most popular because people are well, it was clickable.
I can see the thumbnail.
A lot of people clicked on it.
I'm gonna put the thumbnail up on screen for all the viewers to see.
God, it's not my most proud video, but I mean, hey, 2.6 mil is 2.6 mil, all right? I would never complain about that.
Why do I think it's my most popular? I think that this video is like one of my most popular videos due to the fact that, you know, the clips that were in this video were really well put together. There was not really ever a dull moment, so the watch time was really good. It was also monetized, so it got pushed out to even more people. And, you know, hitting the homepage just brings in so many views, so I think that's why.
Why is it popular? I'll let you guys figure that one out.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so my second question here was like, do you have any tips for any like new YouTubers like just starting out?
Yeah, I do. So if you're just starting off on YouTube, I'd suggest that I know it's kind of cliche to say this, but you definitely want to be consistent. Me, I'm not consistent whatsoever, but it seems to have been working out because, you know, I did gain quite a bit of a following in a short amount of time, considering that I have like 30 uploads on my channel. Yeah, just be consistent. You definitely want to be original because, like, I mean, you could hop on trends every now and then. That does bring in views and stuff, but it won't like sustain in the long term. I suggest trying to find like your own original content. You could follow trends, but as long as you what's it called, put your own like twist on it. You got to be a little bit different, and just also have good thumbnails. Make sure your edits are clean. And just try to be overall just engaging with your audience as much as possible to bring up the watch time.
Yeah, I definitely think that like you have to be more original because there's like a lot of competition nowadays within like big topics.
Yeah, definitely.
Like
For myself,
yeah.
I came up with this voice trolling series. Like, yeah, voice trolling is a thing, but nobody does it on Xbox.
And especially like you have like nowadays you have obviously I noticed that a lot of them, they're all playing like Fortnite. They're all like
yeah,
they're all young, and then like they do some stupid stuff like looking for boyfriend, girlfriend, 10 years old. I'm like, oh my god.
It's basically Tinder for like Xbox people.
I know. I like it though. Like it's good.
Start now. And be consistent. That's literally all you got to do. If you're gonna start recording videos, then don't say you're gonna wait till you have this or that. You can literally start now with what you have, and you'll build an audience off of that, even if it's super small. And that audience is not gonna unsubscribe from your channel when you have better equipment, when you have better stuff, when you learn how to edit better. Like, start growing an audience now, because that audience will stick with you. And I think that's probably the best thing to do as a small creator, is to just start now and start learning how to do everything. Because even if you don't know what you're doing, it will help you in the long run.
Yeah, I think I was watching your while ago. I think it was your phase 5 thing, and then you were talking about like when did you start? I forget. It was like I think it was like a while ago that you started, and then you finally
Yeah.
like you got into like the whole Fortnite thing, and then you've gotten like over 100,000 from that.
Yeah, I started in 2014 off of my high school Chromebook that was $100. I downloaded this thing and I was recording like 25 FPS videos playing Happy Wheels and Agario way back then without any editing. I was using the YouTube video editor. Like it,
Okay.
and now I'm where I am. So yeah,
Mhm.
like you can start with anything.
Well, the third question is like, what is the best way, in your opinion, to gain exposure for your channel?
Exposure, you definitely need to post on TikTok. And not just TikTok, but like every other social media outside of YouTube. Just post on it every single day and you're guaranteed growth. Especially now with TikTok, you can literally have 0 followers and your first video could blow up. No other social media has that ability like to, you know, blow up on your first post. So definitely TikTok.
Yeah, like one of the personal friends of mine, she actually posted a video on like a second account of hers, and then she posted it on there, and then it got like, I don't know how many views it has, definitely like over 100,000. It's like she's never posted on there before, and then it just posts on there and just blew up.
Yeah, and if you link your YouTube channel to the account, or like say in the video like rest of the videos on my channel, they'll definitely go and subscribe to you and check it out.
Yeah, I agree with that.
If you want to gain exposure, you have to make a video that has the ability to get popular, or you have to make friends and work together with them. The way I see it is, if you have 5 or 6 friends that you always play games with, that you're always just working with, and you're helping them and they're helping you, that's 5 or 6 people that are promoting your channel at the same time as all the other guys' channels. And at that point, you're all growing together, because every time somebody posts a video with you in it, people see your name and they see you. And that allows you to kind of build an audience without having to just make a viral video yourself. And then the other thing is viral videos there's a super simple strategy to it. If you want to make a video go viral, just have an idea that is able to be reproduced by everybody else, but in different ways. You have an idea that somebody can take and turn it into their own thing. It's going to start a trend and it's going to spiral down, and your video is just going to get promoted over and over and over and over and over again to all these other videos that copied you in the slightest way, and it's just going to build views and build views. I think that's probably the easiest way.
Next one is, what's the best way to like maintain an audience?
You definitely want to like switch up your content. Now, honestly, wait, that's actually a good question. Because like, for example, you can't like, if you keep making the same content over and over again, you know, your audience is gonna get bored of it.
Yeah.
So I'd say a good way to maintain your audience is to just like switch up your content every now and then. Not like completely make the change because, you know, people subscribe to you for a certain reason.
Yeah.
For the content that you make. But I would say like mix it up a little bit every now and then. Try to keep it fresh.
Yeah, definitely.
It all depends on your person and what kind of audience you're trying to maintain. Because certain audiences will watch an uncut video all the way through, as long as you carry yourself well and you hold a conversation. I think the best way for maintaining an audience is for you to just continuously speak and just make sense and flow well as a YouTuber, and you get good at it over the years. Like, you want to carry yourself and you don't want to have filler words, and you don't want to stop talking and pause for an endless amount of time. If you want to make a video where you don't have any of those filler words and all that, you can cut commentary it out. If I were to make a sentence like this, where I put all these words in there, if you go through an editing and you just cut those words out and make it flow better, it's going to make the video more fast-paced, and people really enjoy that style. There's a lot of cuts. You just got to make sure that the video is smooth as well. You don't want to cut out important details of the video. So you have to work on it over time. But I think the best way to carry an audience is to just be yourself and act normal and just talk to your friends, and then you can cut up all the funniest parts or best parts, because let's be honest, we're all probably our funniest when we're just chilling with our friends and just laughing and having a good time.
This next one is, what can you do to balance your content creation and personal happiness?
So to balance your personal happiness and content creation, I'd suggest to try to not stress yourself out with making videos. YouTube should be your hobby once in the beginning. If you're in it for the money, you're not really gonna go far with it. So I suggest just working on as many videos as you can upload like in a certain amount of time. Don't try to like upload every single day if that stresses you out. Some people can do that. I don't know how people do that, but it's crazy how some people, it's just like they're uploading every single day, and I'm out here uploading every month. But hey, if you see growth and you're consistent with it, you should do good. Yeah, man, that's really it. Like as long as you don't stress yourself out, you should be happy. That's really it.
Yeah, like I noticed a lot of like my personal stuff. Like I did a lot of squads fill stuff, and I've noticed that it's like progressively been getting like harder and harder, and then it felt like a drag to do, and then I was like really not happy with it, and I was like really considering like taking a step back, and then I thought of this idea, and I was like, okay, I'm really excited to do this. Sure. It's not stressful. It made me happy to do this.
Yeah, exactly. Like you have to make content that you enjoy making, because if you don't, then you're not gonna be happy stress with yourself out. You're not gonna be happy with it. Yeah.
That's an awkward question because I don't know, content creation is like my personal happiness.
I mean, yeah.
Well, I guess when I first blew up, it was I was in college, and what I did to balance college with my content creation is I stopped going to class and then dropped out. So
that's awesome.
No, it's not really. That's a great story though. But yeah, no, I feel like if you enjoy content creation, I wouldn't say full send it, but if you're trying to balance it, you can always make time for the content creation. Just have a schedule. Like even if you post once a week, that's totally fine, as long as your personal life is more important than content creation until content creation becomes big enough to become your personal life.
I know that you have like the whole dream is real thing. I remember when that first launched, I saw it in the server. I know that you like this is your dream. You've been pursuing it. Makes you happy. That's good. It's good for you.
Yeah, it's a super long time coming. So I'm glad that it finally happened. I was actually ready to quit.
Really?
Yeah, before the first fashion show, I was gonna quit when the new year came around, and Texans came to me on the 25th of December and said, he said, hey, you want to record a video with me? I was ready to be kind of done streaming and done recording and editing videos, and then he comes to me with this fashion show idea, and I was like, you know what, let's do it. Why not? 500,000 views.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right.
So the next question is, what do you think is most important when making like a thumbnail?
Oh, okay. Well, honestly, I'm not really good at making my thumbnails, but I just I add a lot of baddies on there, But honestly, it depends. Like honestly, like clickbait is a really good one. I know that a lot of people use like the clickbait thumbnails, the red arrows. You know what I'm talking about. Something to grab your attention.
Yeah, it isn't always a bad thing though.
Yeah, no, it's not. Like as long as it correlates to the video somewhat, like you should be fine. But if your video is like on fucking like Fortnite and you have like Minecraft in it, like that just doesn't make any sense.
Here's the thing about a YouTube thumbnail. The most important thing of the thumbnail is that it stands out from all the other thumbnails in that thread. But you also have to make it decent. Like, I know people that are super big with Microsoft Paint thumbnails. You can make anything a YouTube thumbnail if you really wanted to, but be consistent with what you do on your thumbnail. If one thumbnail looks a certain way, make all of your thumbnails match that style, but still showcase the video. So if your video were to be, for say, a Fortnite fashion show, if all your fashion show videos have a curtain on it, and that's what makes it stand out from the rest of the fashion show thumbnails, is just that red curtain around the fashion show, and you add that in Photoshop or whatnot, make sure that all your thumbnails have that. If all your fashion show thumbnails have a certain skin on it, and that's you, and that's your skin, make sure all your thumbnails have that on. It makes sense for your viewers to continuously click on a video that looks like it came from the person they subscribed to. If all of a sudden you uploaded a video that had nothing to do with the rest of your thumbnails, literally didn't look like the rest of your thumbnails at all, they're not going to know it's you. And if they don't know that it's you, they're not going to click on it.
I know that one tip that you gave me was also like the text in the thumbnail. You also want it to correlate well to what your title was as well.
Yeah, so the most important thing in a YouTube video is not even the video itself, it's the title and the thumbnail. Because if people click on your video, some of them are going to stay no matter what. But if they don't click on the video, then they're not watching the video. You have to get people to click on your video. And the best way to do that is to have colors and make sure that the thumbnail itself showcases the entire video. So if you were to look at a thumbnail, you should be able to tell pretty much what the title of the video is without looking at it. If you can't do that with your thumbnail, if it doesn't make sense to somebody or not even you, because you might see it but other people might not, I would always ask somebody and take your thumbnail, send it to them in the DM and say, hey, what do you think this video is? And if they say, I think this video is this, and that's exactly what it is,
It's a good
at that
thumbnail.
point, it's a good thumbnail. I don't know. That's just my advice.
All right. How do you keep yourself from getting demotivated?
Oh, that's a good one. Like I said, my upload schedule is pretty ass. But honestly, to keep myself from being demotivated, I just go to my YouTube section, my YouTube comments, and just read all of them. They're like so fucking positive, and
Oh yeah.
they're always like pushing me to do more, like upload more. Just having like that fan base. Even though if you're like a smaller creator, you still have like people that watch your videos. But if you don't, I'm sorry. But like you gotta have like at least a few comments in there.
Even
go
just
read
like
them, man.
Personal friends, like if they can give you like
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
Like even your friends, have some friends that also like push you, man. Like you're doing this to like hopefully change your life, man. You're trying to do this full time. Definitely try to keep your head up,
I don't.
You just don't?
I don't. Even if I'm demotivated, I still make videos. I don't know. I guess it's not that I'm not motivated to make videos. It's just, seeing numbers drop is always hard.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing with any stress in life. You see things start to disappear that you once had, and you start to complain, but there's no use in crying about it and complaining about it. If something's not going right, all you got to do is change a little bit. You got to adapt to certain things, and once you adapt, you'll be chilling. It's difficult, it really is. But the thing about it is, if you just full send it, you got to push through it. Honestly, if you're demotivated, we all get to that point sometimes. Don't think that all of us have just blown up straight away. Like I did YouTube for 4 years, 5 years before even blowing up at all. I was getting like 300 views a video after 5 years of doing YouTube. So trust me when I say it's not going to happen overnight. It never does. You just have to keep pushing. I guess you can also just find your happy place, if that makes sense. Just talk to some people or chill out, play some games, take a breather. There's nothing wrong with taking a break if you are in a position where it's not too important. And if you're, I guess, like the rest of us and we're huge YouTubers and we can't really take a break, you can still take a break.
So if you do get demotivated, how would you like get yourself back on your feet and back to like a uploading schedule?
So if I were to ever get demotivated, I would definitely take probably like a week or two break, just some time away from social media, just recollect myself, and then right after that, just hop right into it. And,
I noticed that like
grind.
with me, I got like demotivated a lot. Like I was just demotivated yesterday, and then I was thinking like maybe take a step back from it from a little bit, like you said, like taking a break.
Yeah, for sure.
And I've noticed that in like the beginning of my school year, I was like I can't do this right now. I'm like getting used to school and everything, and I took a break from it for a little bit, and I came back and I'm like, I'm feeling really great about this. I feel like taking a break is definitely one of the best things.
Definitely is. You need to step back sometimes and just keep yourself together before you fall apart.
So are there any tips on how to get a higher audience retention for longer videos?
Any tips for that?
I think you said something about like being like engaging.
So definitely so when you watch your video, like when you watch it back when you're editing it, look for any dull moments. If you're watching the video and you're like, this is really boring, I want to like skip past that, cut that part out, edit it more, or try to make it more entertaining, just so like your audience doesn't get bored. And like if your audience gets bored and they like skip through, your watch time goes down, and then YouTube doesn't recommend that to other people, so your views just stay stagnant. And also another thing that I want to throw in there, that we're on the topic of audience retention and like views and stuff, if your video gets monetized, that also pushes it out to more people, therefore you would get more views, more audience retention. Hopefully overall it just improves your video. So try to get your videos monetized if you're in the YouTube partner program. Big tip.
There's this very special thing in YouTube analytics that nobody ever uses. Go into your YouTube studio and you go into your video analytics feature and you look at your watch time graph. About 3 or 4 days after uploading a video, you can see the graph of your entire video and what the audience retention was at that specific moment or second in time. So what you can do is you can look at that and you can see where all the dips happened, where people left the video, where they clicked off. And you can look at the video and you can see, okay, they clicked off here because of this. or they clicked off here because of this, or they really liked this part of the video, because there's some jumps sometimes too. You got to look at all the points in the video, and you have to really study every single video you post, because if a video does well, you want to know why it did well, and if a video does bad, you want to know why it does bad. And once you figure out why they're clicking off, what points, maybe it's a certain meme you're using, maybe they don't like memes, maybe it's a certain cut that they didn't understand, you can kind of learn how to make the videos flow properly and flow better, and it'll just be better. Maybe it's just the idea and they clicked off at the beginning. My best suggestion is look at what other YouTubers do and kind of take their editing style, make it your own, add a few things yourself, do that every now and then. But after uploading, like 2 or 3 days after, check your YouTube analytics and click on the video and look at the video specific analytics for the one you just posted, and scroll down a little bit and there'll be a watch time graph, and that will show you everything you need to know about why people clicked off or why people watched to the end, and that'll help you edit future videos.
So our last one here is like, what's the best way to jump on trends while still making content based on your personality instead of someone else's? I know that you said like don't try to jump on trends, but this one, like, you can pass this one if you want.
No. So I don't know if you I think you got that wrong. I am completely for jumping on trends as long as you put your own twist on it,
Yeah.
Don't completely rip off somebody's idea. If you see that like people are making these types of videos and they get a ton of views and it's like brand new, like into the scene, yeah, definitely hop on it. But I would strongly recommend for you to
Put your
mix
own
it up
twist,
a bit
yeah.
and have your own twist on it.
Here's the thing. For me, I hit a niche at the beginning of last year. A niche is something that you can upload and your audience will enjoy it no matter what it is. And it may not get a ton of views after the trend is over, but it's your niche, so you can still post them. And that's fashion shows. So what I can do to hit a trend is, let's say there's a trend going on. There was a TikTok clan trend going on like months back, or the macro trend that was going on months back.
Yeah.
People were posting a lot of macro videos, a lot of TikTok videos. So what I can do is I can try and relate that to fashion shows, and that'll get my audience involved, as well as hit the trend market by having the words TikTok or macro in the title. So you kind of have to look at these trends and you have to make them your own, or have an original idea that sort of goes with the trend. Or if somebody did an idea that you really like and you really think fits your style, you can take that idea and be like, okay, I'm gonna spin it like this, or change it up a little bit like this. It all depends on the style of content you make. But you can look at any trend, or you can look at any video on YouTube, right? Per se. Like, you could take Mr. Beast, for example. You could look at his videos and you could probably bring some of those videos into Fortnite if you really wanted to, somehow. There's a way to spin everything to whatever style of content you want to. It's difficult, but you can easily spin whatever you want into whatever you want, as long as you have the brain to do it. So I would say just take some time. If you like an idea or really like a video you saw on YouTube, remember that video. And if you want to try and recreate it, think of every possible way for you to do that, and then do it.
All right, so basically just to wrap it up, like, do you have any other things that you'd like to say to the viewers before the video ends? Like, you want to plug your channel, maybe give some other words or something?
Yeah, you guys can check me out, Willz on YouTube. Probably link in the description.
Yeah,
hopefully.
I was gonna put
But,
everyone's link in the description.
Also, man, when YouTube gets tough, just take a break, relax, come back even stronger. Don't give up. You guys got this. Keep killing it.
I like to say one thing. Don't judge me off of the Thick Fashion Show. Listen, like I said, guys, I'm here to make videos go viral. I made a video go viral, and I'm proud of that. It's not my most proud video, but it definitely still gets probably 3,000 to 4,000 views a day right now. So
Jeez.
I'm not gonna complain about it.
I mean, it worked.
It worked. Yeah, but no, seriously, if you're gonna start a YouTube channel, just do it now. That's it.
So that's it for this video. If this helped you out, definitely let me know in the comments below. I hope their answers to the questions could help you improve on whatever you needed to improve on. So I really enjoyed making this video, and I'd love to make more things like it again in the future. I'd like to give a big thank you to the two creators that helped with this video, Willz and MEHRKED. Their links will be in the description. I definitely recommend checking them both out. So that's everything I have to say, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye.
I wish I had